All right here. Today I'm going to give y'all the starting lineup for this Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series race at the Phoenix International Speedway. It is going to be a great race, but let's talk about the starting lineup.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Starting on the pole for this Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series race at the Phoenix International Speedway, it is going to be your runner-up from this past Sunday's race at Las Vegas, and that would be the two-car of Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski is someone to keep your eye on as he starts on the pole. He runs well here at Phoenix. Starting second will be the five-car Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is coming off a big-time win at Las Vegas for many reasons. One being, this is his first win since 2019 at Dover, and it's also his first win for Hendrick Motorsports and his first win back from suspension. But it is also his crew chief, Cliff Daniels' first career NASCAR Cup Series win as a crew chief. And it's a feel-good story for that whole organization. You just got to remember, just a couple years ago, 2017, 2018, Hendrick Motorsports wasn't really competitive. They were racing, yes, they were racing for the playoff spots, but they were not contending for wins. But the page has turned, and they're looking better than ever. But starting third will be the 11-car of Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has yet to reach victory lane this year, and I'm sure he's going to eventually. Starting fourth will be the 20-car Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell won the Daytona Road Course just a couple weeks ago and shocked a lot of people. Starting fifth will be the 19-car of Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. has shown a lot of speed throughout the season, and he is someone to keep your eye on in heading this Sunday's race at Phoenix. Starting sixth will be your fall winner here at Phoenix, and that would be the 9-car Chase Elliott, or a lot of people will refer him to the defending champ. Chase Elliott has a good chance of winning. Starting seventh will be the 18-car of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch this past Sunday at Las Vegas showed a lot of speed, and he proved a lot of people wrong. Last year, you got to remember, Kyle Busch had a terrible year, only winning one race, and that one race was at Texas in the playoffs, and he was already eliminated at this point in time. But he's off to a better start in 2021, and who knows, Kyle Busch might get the checker flag this Sunday. Starting eighth will be the 12-car of Ryan Blaney. And then starting ninth will be the 22-car of Joey Logano. Joey Logano, early on this past Sunday at Vegas, was pretty fast. But as the race went on, and as the sun came out towards the end and later stages of this race, he faded back, and his long-run speed wasn't there as it was at the beginning of the race. And that is something to keep an eye on as he enters Phoenix. They got to make better adjustments throughout the race, and that's one thing his team is lacking. Starting 10th will be the 24-car of William Byron, who won Homestead just a couple weeks ago. And starting 11th will be the 47-car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And Stenhouse Jr. might not race for the biggest team in NASCAR, JTG Daugherty Racing, for the NBA great Brad Daugherty and Jody and Tad Schechter. As the owners, they have yet to win a race. They won, obviously, with A.J. Allmendinger many years ago, but it's been a while. And Stenhouse Jr. is someone to keep an eye on. He might not win this Sunday, but he will have a top 5-10 finish. Who knows? He gets more out of the car than the car will give him, if that makes any sense. Like Ross Chastain in the Xfinity Series and Truck Series many years ago. Starting 12th will be the 1-car of Kurt Busch. Starting 13th will be the 3-car of Austin Dillon. Starting 14th will be the 43-car of Eric Jones. And Eric Jones had a great run this past Sunday at Las Vegas, finishing 10th. That's a great finish for that whole organization, and they needed that too. They were off to a rough start in 2021. Wrecking early in the Daytona 500. Was pretty much trash at the Daytona Road Course. Homestead was up and down. They needed that top 10 finish, and who knows, Eric Jones might make it back-to-back top 10 finishes because he runs well here at Phoenix. Starting 15th will be the 37-car of Ryan Priest. Ryan Priest is off to an amazing start in 2021. Last year, he had 2 top 10s, if I'm not mistaken. This year, he's already reached that goal, and he's still going. And Ryan Priest is on track to have at least 2 or 3 more top 10s, and that would be nice for him. And he's yet to announce that he's going full-time. He has sponsors for only, I think it was 24 races, and and he's funding for 12 races. So he's technically going full-time, but he's needing sponsorship as it goes. It's a fluid situation. But yes, Ryan Preece is starting 15th. Starting 16th will be the 34 car of Michael McDowell, your Daytona 500 winner. Starting 17th will be the 17 car of Chris Buescher. And starting 18th will be the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is the highest starting driver for Stewart-Haas Racing. And this is surprising. 18th. That's a long ways back. Harvick runs well here at Phoenix. Has many wins here. But last week at Las Vegas, he started on the pole. Fell back to 10th by the competition caution. We didn't see him much up front. And he was a lap down towards the end of the race. And, man, this makes you wonder, is Stewart-Haas Racing on a downfall similar to Hendrick Motorsports in 2017, 2018, and 2019? Interesting story there. Starting 19th will be the 6 car of Ryan Newman. Starting 20th will be the 21 car of Matt DiBenedetto. Matt DiBenedetto started off the 2021 campaign rough, wrecking early in the Daytona 500, in the early big one, if you will. Going to the Daytona road course, blowing out a right rear tire, and that right rear tire pretty much ruining his whole body on the race car, and he had to go to the garage. And Homestead wasn't so great. And in Las Vegas, he was running so well. But one of the pit guns messed up, and he only had 3 fresh tires and had to use one old set of tire for 90 laps. That's a long time with tires. I don't know how he finished the way he did, but yes, Matt DiBenedetto had a better run at Vegas, but not what he was expecting. But yes, he is starting 20th. Starting 21st will be my predicted winner, and that will be the 48 car of Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman runs well here at Phoenix. Nearly won this race as a part-time driver back in 2016, filling in for Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was sidelined due to concussion. Ouch. Starting 22nd will be the 42 car of Ross Chastain. Starting 23rd will be the 8 car of Tyler Reddick. And starting 24th will be the 41 car of Cole Custer. Starting 25th will be the 23 car of Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is off to a rough start in 2021. Running well in the Daytona 500, but towards the end has a penalty and has to pit, and pretty much ends the chances of winning the 500, the Great American Race. Goes to the Daytona road course. Bubba Wallace isn't known for road course racing, and he wasn't up front. Go to Homestead, him and the 14 make contact early on. He was pretty much irrelevant. And then go to Vegas, like lap 3, literally lap 3, at the beginning of the race, loses power steering. Not a great start for the 23 car, but he's still in the playoff hunt. He's inside, actually, right now, surprisingly. But, yes, Bubba Wallace, he's going to turn the page here. It's just growing pains for a new team, and I think they'll get everything figured out as the season goes on. It's nothing too much to worry about for Bubba Wallace fans. But he is starting 25th. Starting 26th will be the 14 car Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe, similar to Bubba Wallace, it's off to a rough start. He's too hard on himself. That's one thing I've been realizing. He's way too hard, has way too high expectations. He's a rookie. And he's not going to contend for wins right off the bat. And hopefully he realizes that. And he's got a bright future. I can't stress enough. Chase Briscoe is going to be one heck of a driver when it's all said and done. But it's going to take some time. There's no practice, no qualifying, no nothing. So when he goes into the race, he does not know how the car is going to handle and race. And I'm just saying, once they go back to the tracks that they already raced at for the second time, he will race a lot better. But Chase Briscoe is off to a rough start. Starting 27th will be the 99 car of Daniel Suarez. Starting 28th will be the 38 car of Anthony Alfredo. Anthony Alfredo started off rough at Daytona and the Daytona road course, but the last 2 weeks has ran pretty much in a solid position. And Anthony Alfredo is surprising a lot of people. Starting 28th, though. Starting 29th will be your Daytona 400 winner back from 2019, and that will be the 77 car of Justin Haley. Starting 30th will be the 78 car of BJ McLeod, and starting 31st will be the 51 car of Cody Ware. Starting 32nd will be the 10 car of Eric Almirola, who finished dead last in this past Sunday's race at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Starting 33rd will be the 7 car of Corey LaJoie. And starting 34th will be the 53 car of J.J. Yeley. And starting 35th will be the 00 car of Quinn Hoff. And starting 36th will be the 52 car of Josh Bilicki. And starting 37th will be the 15 car of James Davison. And rounding out the field for this Sunday's race at the Phoenix International Speedway, it is going to be the 66 car of Timmy Hill. But like I said, Alex Bowman is my predicted winner. I think he's going to do an outstanding job. He's got a terrible starting position, but I think he works his way up to the lead and leads, and he's going to dominate. His Kyle Larson, his teammate, led a ton of laps, like it was 109 laps. But like I said, Alex Bowman's going to keep on leading and leading and leading lots of laps, and eventually will get the most important lap led, and that will be lap 312, and he will get the checker flag and lock himself into the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.